Okie dokie, let's jump into the next game. What's next up? Let's go for a warrior. See what he does.
Jaina versus Garrosh.
Victory or death!
You asked for it.
Victory or death. Extra card, so I'm going second. What have we got? Got a Nightblade. I probably shouldn't keep my Nightblade. Got 2 engineers. I've got a little bit of stuff. I think that Nightblade's just a little bit early. Let's mix that up. I traded one for an even heavier card. And I get my coin for a bit of extra mana as well. By the looks of things, if you go second, you always get the coin. You know what? I don't think there's any harm in getting out an early novice engineer for an extra card. Like a 2-cost card. Irony. Through we come.
What you want?
Okay. What we have there is a class 1 taunting Thankyou wall. Need to get him out of the way, but I don't have to rush. Yeah, he can take us without taking himself though, that's the thing. Bit of early pressure or get myself set up for the later game. I've no idea what this guy does. So I'm going to get some tacky types on the board. Yep. Obvious move, take him out. Summon a 1/1 ball. Okay. Must resist temptation to play Arcane Missiles. Arcane Explosion. Yeah, I think that's a bit more reliable. Get those guys out of the way. Oh, you know what, I'm going to anyway. 3 damage to the champion. Well, would you look at that? And I'm going to trade. 3 health up. Armour up, gain 2 armour. Ooh, okay. So I'm going to have to kill those armour, I guess, before the health starts going down. That'll be a warrior's mechanic. Makes sense if you played WoW. Shields and tanking and all that kind of jazz. All that goody goodness. 3, 2... I could get an engineer and a raptor or a tank. I'm going to start swimming a bit.
I bet you like my invention.
And another card is always good. Oasis Snapjaw. Oh, not a berserker. Know what you do. If I attack him, he immediately gets 5. It's not going to be worth it. Can't get the ogre out. Let's stick a little wall out. So at least if he goes for it, he's not going to be killing any of my guys. Lord of the Arena. Instantly to 5. I don't like berserkers. 6/6. Could drop a big boy. Yeah, let's do it. That'll help me sweep some of these guys out of the way. I can't, or can I?
Oh, if you're sure.
Yeah.
Just attack that minion.
Oh, newbie mistake. Need to take the taunted guy first. I'm gonna actually leave it so I can at least protect 1 shot. Down he goes, and he's dropping his own Boulder Fist Ogre. He's got huge things. He's giving one of his guys charge so they can instantly attack, and they're kicking the crap out of me. I think this might be another one of those learning lose games. Polymorph could be interesting. How about my poly? Oh, I can kill that with something cheap, so that's probably worth killing. I've got a Wolf Rider who I could drop for the 3. What do I poly? If I poly that. Kill.
Just attack that minion with taunt.
No, this work. Okay, I think that just about came off alright.
That minion already
They already
attacked.
get me, but no mana, nothing else. Getting a little bit tense here. Summon a 1/1 Murloc Scout. And he's putting on a lot of armour. Must give me lots of stuff to chew on. Where's an arcane explosion when you want one? Do you know what? I might actually fish and see if one turns up. Draw 2. That's a load of use. Charge will let me take out 1, but they've all got 1 health. I just kind of need stuff down for them to attack and try and kill. But they could all attack my hero if they want, because I don't have anything with taunt. Nothing to war with.
Charge forward!
The other minions all have charge. Ouch. I don't like the look of this armour. This is all looking a little bit hairy. 3 damage to the hero doesn't really help when they're going to kick the crap out of me, but some tanky stuff might help against these guys. You know what? Bring it on. I'm not going to take either of those guys out. If I do that, any of them attacking me will die. If they don't attack my hero though. Oh, and just as you think it's getting better, here comes a Gurabasi Berserker with charge. Yeah, I think I need a new strategy. How can I make this work? I can zap him down, almost. It's not going to take much to kill me. I just need things on the board. The minions with 1 attack, it doesn't really help considering one of those guys have got just 1 health anyway. Bugger it, let's go for it.
That minion already attacked.
I can only have 1 attack, so I may as well take something out. Okay. So all he needs is 1 thing that can do 2 damage in his hand with 10 mana. Oh, there we go. Defeat. With my slightly wonky halo and broken wreath. Cool. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Ah, new spell, Frost Nova. Let's have a look and see what that does. Okay, freeze all enemy minions. Well, I don't know what freezing actually does. Maybe it stops them from doing anything for 1 turn and then unfreezes? Let's find out. So one thing that I've actually not played too much with, just because I've literally jumped in this evening, is seeing how you can actually mix up your decks. So this is kind of the deck editor. Crafting mode lets you disenchant cards for dust, much like the WoW enchanting mode. Shred cards you don't want. Hopefully create them into some cards that you do. Frostbolt. Do 3 damage to the character and freeze it. That looks pretty tasty. I'm just going to stop this phone from vibrating. Woohoo. New deck. What can I do here? Okay, I'm a mage. And let's see what the rules are. 30 card deck. So a Pokemon deck is 60 cards. We've got to mix it up a little bit. It's funny actually, it's quite a short and sharp game then with only 30 cards, unless the preset decks are more cards than that. Do you know what? I think we're going to come back to this later. Mainly for the reason because... You know what? No I don't. Just take me back. Take me back to the practice. Yeah, that looks pretty illegal. I'm just going to go with the standard mage deck. I'm guessing maybe that as you own cards, they mix in other cards as you go. So let's get that warrior back on the ground again. Welcome. If you've just joined us, I'm Hammy, and I'm currently noobing my way through the beginning of Hearthstone.
You asked for it.
Privilege of going first, and I've got a... Do you know what? That's quite a nice starting hand. I'm not going to do a load of damage with these novice engineers. Arcane missiles at least gives me something to do first go. I'll quite happily take that. The battle cry of drawing a card is always nice as well. Anything with card draw mechanics is good. And a wolf rider as well, so I'm all nicely laid out there. You know what? Let's zap him. Yep, okay, that's my learning. If you play second, you get the coin. We didn't see this in any of the previous games, but you do get weapons as well. And like weapons in Warcraft, they have durability. So every time you swing, a durability drops off. But it does mean that the actual champion can attack too, so they don't have any mobs down, don't have any minions down as it were, then they can be swinging and their minions can be swinging. If they have a zappy power as well, in terms of their hero power, then it means that there's quite a bit of damage going on there. 2-2. Draw a card for not much damage. Or I could drop my Bloodfen Raptor and start doing some good damage next go. You know what, I'm going to go for that.
Job's done.
Let's see what Warrior Man's got up his sleeve then. There goes my Raptor. And there goes his weapon. Can't actually defend himself at the moment. I wouldn't say I'm sitting pretty, but let's drop him with charge. That's a quick 3 damage. Well, anything you can do, I can do better. 4-4, 2 engineers and only 2 damage. I could drop the Raptor, the Raider, and then that's 5 damage next go if it doesn't actually do something. Dragoning mechanic. It summons a 2-1 mechanical dragonling. So there's a lot of these swarm cards. Sometimes they're hunters with the sort of tuskers and pigs. Low health, gets zapped easily. What we got? Right, I'm actually getting going now. I'm actually going to try and drop those just for the extra 2 cards. Polymorph, always comedy. And a Boulder Fist, which I can actually play next go as well. Now we're cooking. So, do you know what? I think it might just be worth laying down a bit of damage on the hero. Put a bit of pressure on. Tazdingo! Ooh. Now there's a bit of pain going. I'm going to start the sweeping now. Get the big bad cards out with 6 mana. So, one thing I could do, I can't quite take this guy out. Sacrifice 3 cards and take him. He could sweep him in 1 next go. I can't attack anything else. If they attack, they're going to get killed too. You know what? I think I'll quite happily leave that as a wall.
What you want?
But we've got a couple of taunting cards. Who's got? What just happened there?
I can't do that.
Aha, okay, so buffing it with attack means they can actually attack. They don't have to have a weapon. I think I learned something today. Righto, 2 tanky types. I can whack one of them. Whack the other of them. Tazdingo! Not him. Whoa. That's better. 3 out of 7, I can have an intellect for another couple of cards. I can zap him for 1. Do you know what? I think 2 cards is worth more. And what a nice 2 cards they are. And I can play them both next game.
Oh, if you're sure.
Yeah.
Job's done.
So the armour mechanic on the warrior means that he can cast 2 mana and then just stack up effectively a bit of extra protection for himself. As illustrated here.
Don't mess with Tusker.
There's the Tusker. Cheeky little boat. Swarming with some little critters, but none of them can do anything for now. So I should be nicely in hand here now. I could just go ahead and start zapping him. What I think I'm going to do is get some more heavies on the table. That Battle Cry does an instant 3 zap on the hero, which is quite nice as well. I've got Raid Leader down, so all of these guys have got another attack, which is quite nice. Let's get Dingo to attack. I'm just got to keep an eye on these guys. If they start causing trouble next go, I should probably wipe through them a bit. It's not nice. I think it's probably time I did a little sweep of the board. Okay, he's suiciding. But he still has his Lord of the Arena now, so can't relax. You know what, with 9 mana, cheeky little fireball could sort him out. Lovely it. And that gives me a 9 damage that I can do against his 16. I've got 5 left, not enough for my Boulder Fist Ogre, which is a bit of a shame. Polymorph's not going to do much, and Oasis Snap Druid is then. And then you can just click and drag, or you can click and then do this whole click and click again thing to attack.
Job's done.
Job's done! Armour up. You know what? Compared to the last game, I think we've actually got this nailed. It seemed to come out a bit nicer with the earlier cards, just keeping the pressure on, and really keeping the pressure on the minions against all the decks I've played so far seems to be the main thing. Or at least keeping them under control, if not wiping them out entirely. 10-10, nothing to poly. Let's drop a Boulder Fist. An Arcane Intellect. Draw 2 cards. Arcane Explosion and a Raid Leader. So, just keep it coming.
If you're sure.
Very hard.
Hit very hard.
Charge forward.
The end of this game. Should be this turn. You know what? No messing around. There's the warrior down. Second time lucky. Level 7 with a bit of a ding. What shiny cards I get? The warrior? Give me some cards. No, no cards. Shame. Cool.